Hey everybody, morning. It's 1 penny. Waiting outside, the day's in. My last night here. The cold weather has passed, and I'll be Ubering about 30 miles north to get back to where I stopped hiking, slack packing the last few days. So I will be carrying my whole pack. It's all down here already, waiting for the Uber to get here. And in 2 days, I should get to the southern end of the Pinhoti. So got a night. I should get to some place called Sardis and look for a place to camp around there. Next day should be Flag Mountain. And they have some cabins there. There's also plenty of places to pitch a tent. And looks like there's a quarter-mile uphill to the actual start of the Pinhoti, but it doesn't matter. You're there anyways. So anyways, that's the plan for today. Getting a bit more sun than I wanted. I forgot my floppy hat one day, but I got it with me now. So just waiting for the ride, and off I go again, heading north. I'll see y'all later. Yeah, one more thing. The guy I've dealt with here at the hotel since I got here, his name's Rohan, R-O-H-A-N. He's a great guy. He's really nice and helpful, very pleasant to talk to, and he's gone to the channel and watching some videos now. So it's always great to come across very helpful, warm, friendly people on your trip. Yesterday, walking back, I was stopped by Tina. She wanted to offer me a ride. Had to tell her, can't do that, you know, I'm walking for charity. So we talked for probably 10 minutes. She was very nice. And that's what happens a lot down here. So far on this quest is meeting nice people who want to help. Another guy stopped. I don't think I got his name, but sitting there in the car in the middle of the road talking, and he pulled out his phone and typed in 1 penny 1 and subscribed. So yay, one more subscriber. I think I've got maybe 24 subscribers now. So yeah, it was a good day yesterday, and hoping for a good couple of days now to get up to the Pinhoti. Now, see y'all later. Good morning, everybody. I just got dropped off at the Fellowship Church. Starting my walk through the countryside here. This ferocious fellow is letting me know that I am being watched. He is doing his guard rounds. So, feeling pretty good this morning. Hope to have a great day. Once again, gotta open the camera aperture there. Pretty day out here. That ferocious fella. This ferocious fella. Hey, buddy. And the road ahead. See y'all later. Hello everybody, 1 penny here. That back there is Kelly's Crossroads, and it is the last place to resupply before you get to the Pinhoti Trail. It's about, as far as I can find on the map, it's about 13 miles to the Pinhoti Trail, and at least 11 of those miles are uphill, and then you climb the mountain. The people at Kelly's were very, very nice. And Kelly's has actually been closed for a while. A guy coming up the road a few miles back had told me that it had been closed for 4 years, and then someone just reopened it. And it's pretty well stocked. It's a small place, but they also prepare food in the back. They got a menu. You can order some sandwiches, and they're very, very friendly. And the one lady there brought out a notebook with a pen. She said that they had just started a hiker's notebook, so they had a few people who have signed it. Someone from overseas was the first person coming through, and then they had maybe 6 or 7 other people. There's a couple in front of me. There's 3 people, I guess, together, and I've heard about them in a number of places where I've walked through, and they had signed it. And they are doing the ECT, a couple of others, but probably 5 of them were just coming here to do the Pinhoti Trail itself, and that's all. So, not a lot of signatures in their book, but they're very happy to have someone else come through. And she listened to my story and said, please, 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 if you finish your journey, come back or call us so that we can make an entry in the book that says you finished your journey. So very nice people. Had a nice table in the back where they're preparing their food so I could get out of the sun, relax. Very, very nice. So if you're on this route, make sure that they're open and stop in there. They're wonderful people. See y'all later. Hey everybody, One Penny here. This should be the end spot for my day. I believe that over there is the little camping area. I think there's a little restroom or a shelter building through the trees there. And that should be a trail that goes off to the left. And that is a path you can take to get to Flag. But it is about, I think, 16, 17, 18 miles. And going straight ahead is 6 miles to where that trail comes back over. So this is called the Summer Detour if you go straight. And that is what I'm planning on doing. I have no idea what the name of this river is. I don't believe I saw a sign. But it's wide and pretty, and I'm gonna get on up to this trail and go over and set up my camp and relax for the rest of the day. I gotta do 11 miles uphill tomorrow, so I'll plan to try to get up early and take it easy and slow with plenty of rests in between. So that's it for now. I'll show you my camping area once I get over there and get things set up. See you later. Well, I believe then with this sign, this may be the Coosa River. Coosa Wildlife Management Area Trailhead. Well, that would make sense. Benches down by the water. Nice flat areas to pitch a tent. And a bulletin board over here with a potential sign-in sheet. So, I'll get that all done. See y'all later. Hello everybody, One Penny here. I am relaxing here at this trailhead. And just laid down in the shade of the sign and have been relaxing, snoozing a little bit. And 2 vehicles pulled in over there. There you go. And then a little bit later, this one pulled in. And it was a family of 4. They unloaded 3 different boats and about 6 cases of pop and some other stuff, and put them in the boats and floated on down the river. I can still barely see them way down there, but they're headed for a sandbar another half mile down or so, and that's where they're gonna camp out and spend the night. So I was thinking that I would stay here. Came in here, there wasn't anything here, it seemed quiet. I went over and talked to that family, and they told me that on the other side of the bridge there, they'd had some trouble some time ago. Someone was killed, and they said the wildlife officials patrol this area. They stop in once in a while, but not all the time. And I started thinking, this is a Friday night, beginning of a weekend. This is easy access off of Coushacounta 29, which is one of the major roads. Easy access to this spot right here along the river, where people can come in and party and have a good time. And there's some Burger King stuff laying here. There's beer cans scattered around, and I was still thinking I might camp here. And then I read the other side of this sign here, and it says a lot of different things, but the important thing was that camping in permitted areas only with permit. No information on how to get a permit, what the process is, no online site to go to, no number to call, no anything. So first I had heard about it, and then this box here is where you're supposed to drop your permit. So it's not like they're going to come through and check all the time, but I don't have a permit. And the trail crosses the road less than a half mile up behind me. Goes into the woods, and it's not accessible by vehicle. No one's going to pull in there. No game wardens, no partiers are going to pull in there to have a good time. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and move up there. I've already looked at it from the satellite view, and there's a clearing a few hundred yards away from the road. Plus there's woods, so that'll knock down some of the sound of the cars. But looks like I can head right up there and camp. I won't be seen, not out in the open. If anybody comes here to party, they're not going to know I'm up there. I'm not going to be bothered in the middle of the night. So I'm going to get up here in a few minutes and pack my stuff up and head up there. See y'all later. Hello everybody, it's One Penny. Well, I moved from down by the river thinking that there would be an issue. The spot I wanted to move to didn't like. So I continued up the road for another mile. And there's a power line running along the road, and it was clear cut underneath it. And it rose up a peak. So I walked up that to the peak of the hill. The road is down below. And then I walked about 30 feet into the woods, found a really nice, fairly level spot here, thick carpet of pine needles, and big enough for my tent. And I dropped my pack and just laid down on the pine needles and took a nap. The sun should be down in about 30 minutes. I'm not even sure I'm going to put up my tent. I'm very comfortable, and I had spread my tent out on the ground after a while. And it's going to be a nice night. It's only going to be down in the 50s. I've got my sleeping bag to crawl into. If I thought I would be bothered by bugs, I could actually unzip my tent even though it's flat on the ground and just crawl inside that, but I don't think that will be necessary. So was really exhausted and just fell asleep for a little while, And now that the sun's going down, I think I will maybe have some crackers and chicken salad. And then since I came further, I have only about 10, maybe 10 and a half miles to go tomorrow instead of 12. So hopefully I'll be up with the sun and get on my way quickly. And we'll see how things go. But right now I'm going to try to open the back side of the phone and give you a glimpse of the sun going down. There you go. That's my view. So I expect I'm going to have a nice restful sleep here. Not much noise on the road, nothing much up this way. So good night everybody, and see you in the morning.